Right, okay. Good afternoon, everybody. I hope everybody is well. Just getting myself set up. Running a little late. I was due to start this about 5 minutes ago, but the first time I've ever done one of these, and I've had a few little technical difficulties. On that note, if he's still watching, so just spoke to him, Gary. Thanks very much for all your help, helping me sort this out. So, guys, as you can see from the links, from the thumbnails, I'm going to do a watch along today. Sheffield United versus Everton. It's a 12:30 kickoff. You'll see me looking above because I'm watching the screen behind. I can't have any sound on or anything like that because of copyright issues. So it's literally me watching the game, and you'll see my live reactions to the game, my own kind of commentary on it. But other than that, you may have seen in my description that I've also said it's a live watch along with a twist. Now the twist being it's probably a really bad idea, and my wife wasn't really happy about this. But the twist being that if I've got a few chilies here, if Everton do concede, I am going to eat a chili each time. Like I say, bit of a stupid idea probably, but I'm just trying to do something a little bit different. Might be a bit funny. Probably will be funny for you guys, not for me. But anyway, if Everton concede one goal, I will eat a green chili. Okay, a green finger chili, they are called. If we concede again, I will eat a red bird's eye chili, a little bit hotter. If we concede again, I will eat a Scotch bonnet. Now, these are really hot, and what I didn't do is look at the size of the Scotch bonnets that I'd actually picked up. This is the smallest one in the pack, and it's huge. So I really genuinely desperately hope we don't concede 3. Not just because of the chilies, but I'll only be happy if we concede 3 if we score 4. As we know, first few games of the season, both Sheffield United and Everton have struggled. So Sheffield United haven't won either. So they first game, the tough game to start with, wasn't it? They've just come up and they got Man City. They were at home, but they did. No, they didn't. That's a lie. The last game was Man City. Sorry, the first game was Crystal Palace. Sorry, they had Crystal Palace. They got beat 1-0 by Crystal Palace. Not too bad at all for a team that's just come up. Put up a fight. Second game was Nottingham Forest. Sheffield actually scored first in that game. That's a lie as well. Sorry, I'm prepared. They didn't know. They conceded and got beat 2-1. But again, putting up a fight. You know, at least they scored a goal there. And then their last game against Man City, they got beat 2-1, but they played well against City. They played really well. So other than, we look at Everton, we are 3 games in and we're minus 6 goal difference. 4 against Aston Villa away was a really bad one for us. Problem was with that game, I don't think we started too bad, if I'm honest. I thought we started okay, and then we got the injuries to Calvert-Lewin, the cheek injury, and Alex Iwobi. Alex Iwobi obviously has now left us. He left us last night, late yesterday, transfer window day, which I think personally for me, it was a really bad idea, really bad decision for me. That okay, we're not going to say he's set the world on fire recently with his play, but I think he was one of the instrumental figures in us staying up. I think personally, in the last 2 seasons, especially like not last season, the season before, I thought he was really good for us. One of our best players. I say really good for us, but the problem is with us at the moment, we're not really good. So that's just facts. We're just not really good. So to let a player like that go, and okay, he was into the last year of his contract, so it's either you get money for him now or he goes for free. So business wise, it's something that had to be done. But we haven't even brought anyone in. We were chasing that Willie Nonto from from Leeds for a while. We also then showed interest in Sinistera there, but I think he went to Bournemouth in the end. For me, it's a sad state of affairs when these players are they're either choosing the likes of Bournemouth over us. No disrespect intended to Bournemouth, but they're either choosing them above us, or Bournemouth are just making better offers and promising them better things. And as I say, no disrespect to Bournemouth, but we factually are a bigger club than Bournemouth and should be able to give them more, promise them more. And at the moment, we can't. It's sad. So anyway, let's look at the team sheets. We're about 4 minutes away from kickoff. So let's just look at the team sheets today. Okay. So for Sheffield, the home team, they've got Fotheringham in goal. Amedozic, right back, John Egan, Jack Robinson, Bulldog, Souza, Norwood in the middle, Hamer and LaRoche on the left, and they've got Oliver McBurney and Cameron Archer up front. So Cameron Archer is new for them this season. They just signed him, and Oliver McBurney was their top goal scorer last season with only, I think it was only 12 goals though last season. So I should probably double check that. I'm pretty sure it was like 12 goals, top goal scorer, but still a threat. And like I say, Sheffield have looked all right this season. They've not been hammered 4-0, have they? So I keep going back to that 4-0. It hurt, that one. It hurt. To be honest with you, the other two, Fulham at home and Wolves at home, I think we should have got points from them. We didn't. We played well. We played quite well, but we should have picked something up. But we did. We were creating, just not scoring. So read out our team sheet, because I'll come to the scoring part in a minute. Jordan Pickford in goal, Nathan Patterson right back, James Tarkowski, Jared Branthwaite, Ashley Young left back. Then we've got James Garner, Idrissa Gueye, Amadou Onana, Arnott Danjuma, Abdoulaye Doucouré playing behind Beto up front. So that's like I say, with the goal scoring, Beto, come on for us against Doncaster. We were struggling. That Doncaster game was a tough one. Beto, come on. But also the introduction of Idrissa Gueye, I thought helped a lot as well. But Beto looked good. He looked like a player we need. He just wanted to go forwards and wanted to get in behind. He was trying to get in behind, and he scored his goal by getting in behind and running on to a pass. So, and he took his goal really well. Nice little dink past the keeper. He took that well, and then he powered a header in off the. He powered a header off the post, which looked the way he rose for that and put some real power behind it. Looked good. But hopefully he's someone we've been desperately in need of and crying out for a long time. This is big. This is a big game today. It couldn't come better, and the only way this could be better for Beto to start his Premier League debut is if we were at home. Like I say, both teams here have lost the first 3 games of the season. Sheffield, a new team that's come up. It's a great game for him to start his Premier League debut. The only way it could be better is if we were playing at home, in my opinion. That's the only way it could be better for him. We're about 1 minute away. The teams are due to come out now. So yeah, the only other thing I'd say it's probably good for us is Tom Davies. He played for us. He was an Everton player for about 14 years or so, I think. He signed for Sheffield, but he isn't in the squad today. He isn't even on their injury list though, I don't think. He's not on their injury list. He's just not in the squad. It's strange when I'm looking at them now, and he's not showing up anywhere there, which is strange, to be honest. I'm not sure what that's about. Our substitutes, we've got Dwight McNeil. Great to see him on the bench. Really is good. Dwight McNeil's been a really good player for us since he signed. So yeah, we've got Virginia, Mikalenko, Ben Godfrey, Chamiti, Lonergan, the goalkeeper, and Onyango on the bench. It's not a great bench, is it, Blues? Let's be perfectly honest. It's not a great bench. We've got our injuries. Jack Harrison, we have a break after this international. We have an international break after this game for a couple of weeks, and then it's the Arsenal game at home, which I will be at. Jack Harrison should be back then, I think. Damari Gray, hopefully he's back then. Dele Alli, I heard Sean Dyche speaking yesterday, and he said he's not far off. Good or bad, I'm not sure. And then we've got Seamus Coleman late October, and Gomez is due back soon, I think. So yeah, we haven't got horrendous injuries, but yeah, Calvert-Lewin it's like Tom Davies for them, not on the bench, not showing as an injury. He's just not ready for this game, I think, nearly there. But we are right on kickoff now. The teams are out. It's just showing the team sheets for each game. So my chilies are sitting there. And my stomach, I'll be honest with you guys, my stomach already feels a bit bad for the sake of Everton are about to play. So the stomach always goes lately. Last so many years, the stomach goes. It almost becomes sad that you can't. It's hard to get excited for an Everton game now. I don't know if you'll all agree with me that it starts becoming difficult to get excited for an Everton game. You're generally more nervous about it than anything. I am anyway, and I know when I go and speak to a lot of Blues in and around the games, when I get there, it's the feeling's the same. The feeling's definitely the same. People end up necking these, to get through it. I'll be necking them. Hopefully not these. Game's about to start. You will see me fiddling now and again because I need to mess with the scoreboard that hopefully you're seeing on the screen in the top right hand corner. Yeah, up there. So as the game starts, I'll start my timer. But this is the first time I'm doing this, guys. Please bear with me, okay? You will, if people like watching it, you'll probably start seeing all different things popping up. Teams popping up. I'll be relying on my mate Gary again to help me with all that. He's my tech genius, to be honest. So you probably hear me mention him quite a bit. He's always happy to help. But yeah, we've got the handshakes going on now. Referees and linesmen shaking hands. Let's hope that they don't have a big part to play in today's game. The refereeing has been atrocious up to now this season. I think as a whole, not just for one or two teams. In general, it's not been great. Some of the decisions. Doncaster's goal the other night was offside, wasn't it? But there was no VAR or anything. If there was VAR in that game, it would have 100% been offside because it was. But yeah, let's get this timer going as soon as the ref blows his whistle. Beto is on the ball. Everton are kicking off the first half. Waiting for this whistle to go, guys. And we're off. We are off, so that timer should have started on the screen. It has. So, let's go. Come on, you Blues. Sheffield v Everton live at Bramall Lane. 12:30pm kickoff on Saturday the 2nd of September 2023. Everton have got a free kick. First few seconds in the game. It looked like, I think it was Tarkovsky was taken down. One thing I will say, I'll be totally honest with you. I don't know an awful lot of the Sheffield players. I wish Tom Davies was playing because he's one I would know. But yeah, I don't know an awful lot of their players. So yeah, that's just is what it is because they're new to the Premier League, and obviously I watch Premier League football mainly. So Everton taking this free kick now, put in by Garner, easily headed out, easily cleared. Dan Juma on the ball then. It's a little bit of skill to Gay. This will be interesting to see if we actually create and if we can create anything with Beto up front, because it's the one thing we've been lacking, isn't it? From into Everton. Started well in the first 1 minute 26 seconds of this game. We've missed it. That was Branthwaite. Just we've recovered. We've got the ball, but Branthwaite just missed an easy an easy take, and that's what I find we unfortunately do. As Everton players and as a team, we can playing okay here though. We can make silly mistakes. We tell you what, we're pressing though at the moment. We've started this one well. Hopefully this keeps up. One thing I can't see, I must say, is the chat at the moment, because I've somehow I need to use a streaming software to stream. Use my camera through YouTube, and it did have the chat next to it, and I've disabled it somehow, and I don't know how to get it back, and I've run out of time. So if anybody's watching, I'm using OBS to live stream. If he's watching, knows how to easily get that YouTube chat back on, so I can see if anybody's commenting. Please do let me know, but I don't know how to do it. Everton just giving the ball away there, but we've given a free kick away. We're pressing them to get it back quick though. Sheffield played out well though. Then they played out of danger quite well, and we've given the ball away midfield. Onana with a great challenge there. We just need to relax a bit. Easy for me to say. Patson giving away another free kick against Archer. Patson puts the thumbs up to acknowledge the fact he'd given away a free kick. It's a bit of a silly area as well, to be honest with you. Four minutes in, free kick to Sheffield, taken, floated it in. Tell you what, luckily for Everton, that was a free kick. The rest blown for a free kick for a player holding. It was the guy who's got a really difficult name. What's his name? Ahmedozic or something. Hugging in the box. But he got up and headed back in for one of headed onto another Sheffield player. So it's kind of lucky that it was a free kick. This would be much better if I had chat coming up. So something I'll definitely have to sort out. I wonder if I can see it on my YouTube. Although, do you know what? I don't really want to mess with it. Just ran it out for a throw in there. So we've looked okay. What are we? We're only 5 minutes, aren't we? We've looked okay. Up to now. Maybe these are evenly matched teams. You know, like I said before we got going, we've both lost our first three opening games. It's sad saying that as an Everton fan. You know, that maybe we are evenly matched, but it is what it is right now, isn't it? Just hope we've got enough to scrape through. Keeper's kept hold of the ball there for ages, not in his hands. He's had it on the floor, and we just didn't press him. Now we've given it away. Edge of our box. He's making his way into the box. Patson puts in the last ditch tackle. Puts it out for a corner for them. It was Ollie McBurney who was making his way into the box there. I don't think Patson had to put that out for a corner either, to be honest with you. It dropped right in front of him. Don't think he had to do that. Corner's taken, well, not short, but it was a pass to the edge of the box. Now it's come in. Cleared by Danjuma, it looked like. Sheffield still got the ball though, and we forced them back out. Floated ball into the box. Come on, Everton, you need to get a foot on this ball. But okay, Pickford's got it. Yeah. By luck, by the way, Pickford had that. They floated another ball back in, and I think it may have been Onana, jumps up, flicks off his head, and just drops into the box for Pickford. Could have gone anywhere, that really. Everton playing the long ball. Remember quite a few seasons ago now, I went to watch a game at Goodison, Everton versus Stoke, and that is all Stoke did for 90 minutes. Route 1. Every time they had it, Route 1. I think we can't remember the score. Pretty sure we did win. But yeah, it became frustrating in the end. Even for for Everton fans, it was just constant. As soon as they had it, smacking it up. Maybe we should start doing that to Beto. He looks a good physical presence, Beto, doesn't he? Really tall. What is he? I think he's 6'4", but he's quite stocky as well for a 6'4" fella. Oh, we've given it away so cheaply. So cheaply, Ashley Young that was. Giving it away. And there's no need for it as well. Sheffield are on the break now. And Branthwaite is carded. Branthwaite is yellow carded for Everton. 8 minutes 30. Unnecessary. You've got the Sheffield play. I'm gonna think it was it Bulldog. Might have been. I could do with knowing some of these Sheffield players. I apologise, Sheffield fans, if any of you are watching. But anyway, he's running down the wing to the right, and really, Branthwaite could have just stood him up and see him out. He was going right down to the corner. Now he's giving him a free kick. They put it in. It's a free header, and Pickford saves it. But that was a free header on the back post. There was like 3 or 4 of them at the back. Which what are we doing? Where's the marking? Honestly, there's 1, 2, 3, 4. I mean, I'll be honest there. I don't want to be like too critical, but Beto didn't look like he had a clue what he was meant to be doing in the box. Then he was just running, just looking around like almost like a bit of a headless chicken. He's not a defender, fair play, but yeah, I think it was definitely his man. We're up the other end of the park though. They had another free header as Pickford hit it upfield. They had another free header and just headed out for a throw into Everton. So we just can't get our foot on the ball now. Giving it away again. They're attacking down the left this time. Up against Tarkovsky. And it goes. As he hits it in, Patterson puts a foot out and it ricochets to Pickford. Lucky again, Pickford gathers it, but yeah, Sheffield are looking the more dangerous now. Sheffield are looking the more dangerous. Okay, okay, my good mate Gary's just messaged saying, Nick, put YouTube on your phone. Hang on a minute. Do you know what, guys? I'm an idiot. I told you about first game jitters doing this, didn't I? Check this out. I paused it before to listen to Peter Crouch do a talk, and I'm watching it like three or 4 minutes behind. And I'll tell you why. Because it's just flashed up on my phone saying we've scored, and it's It's off a corner. Oh, I'm going to eat a chili for that. So let's watch it. So we take a corner. Beto has a shot. Ricochets off somebody. Gary, if you're watching this, just check this out. I was behind because I paused it to watch Peter Crouch earlier. So we're just taking this corner now. I'll catch up on the game. Who's taking it? Ashley Young taking it. It's it in. Decore up. No, it's not. Oh, it was Beto up. No, it wasn't. It was Anana up. He heads it down. They try and clear it. Decore gets onto it, smashes it in. Everton 1-0. But guys, due to my absolute stupidity, I was watching it 3 minutes behind on a live watch along. Oh god. I'll eat a chili for that. That's my own fault. Let me catch up with the game. Oh my god. Right, that means... Oh, Jesus Christ. I can change the time to... Ah, that chili's hot. Time was behind. Jesus, that chili's hot. Right, there we go. 1-0 Everton. Fucking hell, that was a bad idea with the chilies. 1-0 Everton, come on you Blues. Right. Right, okay. Now I can get on with the... I should be able to get on with my chat here. Gary's just told me how to do it. Oh. Yeah, somebody's put... You're 4 minutes late. Yeah, who's put that? Sean Maxwell. Yeah, Sean. You're right. I'm 4 minutes late. I also haven't added the goal on. What I have done is ate chili. Oh, Everton with another chance there, Dan Juma. Right, we're on time. Chili was hot. I've just forfeited myself there with that chili for watching 4 minutes late. So, we've got another corner here. Ashley Young, just to explain, I'd paused it to watch some of the pre-match stuff earlier, and I'd forgot about it because I was trying to sort everything. Technical difficulties. Come on, Ashley Young corner. Hits it in. It's almost a carbon copy then. He was in for an honour to try and knock back across. Oh, look. We just nearly give it away really cheaply again. It's like... It's sometimes you get the feeling that you can't... That we can't pass around midfield sometimes. Beto's on it now. He went past them there. Beto's just gone past a couple of players there in the box. Sea Monster, are you Scouse? No, mate, I'm not. I live on the Wirral, which is just over the Mersey. But I was actually born in Bristol. Moved up to the northwest when I was about 9 years old. About 35 years ago. That green chilli was hot, guys. Just remembering there, if you can see the score at the top, we are 1-0 to Everton. Abdoulaye Doucouré goal. You see the yellow card there. Jared Bramthwaite was booked for Everton on 8 minutes. Sheffield then started. We've given it away again. Given it away so cheap. So cheap. And he gets his shot off, but I think it was Gay had followed him down to the edge of the 18 yards. But it's like I say, it's these passes, these blind passes that we give away. And they're just... We do it every game. Every game. The Sheffield player just cuts in and takes it off us. So there's one with the pass. A pass that isn't good enough to find your man. But there's also the man standing there just waiting for it. When you're being pressed by the opposition, just go and get the ball. It's not that hard. Let's go and get the ball. And then you give Sheffield now honestly, great save by Pickford. Great save. But it's us playing ourselves into this trouble. It's poor. It's poor. Great save by Pickford though, down to his left. Corner to Sheffield. Corner comes in. It's cleared by Anana as Decore chased it out. As it comes back in, Sheffield, and it was McBurney. Looks for a free kick on the edge of the box, but doesn't get it. Could have been a free kick, that, to be fair. Okay, we've put in Garner down on the right down on the touchline. He passes it back to Tarkowski, who passes the ball across the edge of the 18-yard box, but passes it straight to them. And now Sheffield break again. Pickford's come out for it. Pickford in no man's land there, but he's got it. Cleared it upfield, but he's played it across the floor as well. It seems real. Yeah, take the clock out, TikTok. Yeah, do you know what? Sella a udar. I am going to take the clock out. It's doing my head in as well, guys. Give me a sec. I'm going to get rid of the clock. Oh, what? It doesn't come down too easy. Yeah, it does. There you go. The clock's gone. I wasn't sure if you could hear that. I certainly could. No probs. No probs, buddy. Thumbs up for that. The clock's gone. Guys watching, as I said, this is my first watch along, but as they progress, you will find other things coming up on the screen, team news, things like that. I know it can be done. I just haven't done it yet. I haven't got to grips with that, but I will be doing it. Sheffield keeper's got the ball, but I do feel like when he's playing it round like that and keeping hold of it, we should be just maybe putting him under. But then, am I being a bit too critical there? Because, you know, ultimately we're winning. We're 1-0 up, so let him keep hold of the ball, I suppose, as long as he wants. Dilly-dally on it, mate, if you want. So, it's probably naturally for me, I look at him like, press him going, but, you know, you're 1-0 up. Oh, Beto just... So I tell you what, the referee's letting things go quite a lot. He is letting it flow. There's a few challenges that look quite tasty and look like they could go. You know, the free kicks could be given, but he seems to be letting it flow. I like that. Everton playing it round. Getting a few passes together. It's what you like to see, isn't it? Just get some comfort on the ball. So I gotta still feel that chilly in my mouth, you know. Do you know when the new stadium was built, where there'll be new ferries, boats arranged for fans on the Whittle on match days? Freedom Journey, no, there won't. The new stadium's due to be ready the 24-25 season, but Everton haven't confirmed exactly when. Everton and Lang O'Rourke, the pair of them, have been very quite clever and coy about that. So they've said it'll be ready 24-25 season. So their keeper's dilly-dallying again. So I suppose what people seem to think from that was it will be ready for the 24-25 season, but no, that's not what they said. So essentially the Everton Stadium could be ready for the last game of next season, and they'll still say they met their target. Like I say, it's quite clever. You've also said, will there be ferries and boats arranged for fans on the Whittle on match days? No, not immediately. Definitely not. It's not in the plans. It will. I think they should. It'd be amazing, wouldn't it? Get the boat across to the match. Really, really great. But that's not. It's not Everton's. Sorry, just having a look. Everton are pressing again, but Sheffield have recovered quite well. It's not Everton's. What would I say? It's not their main concern of the how people get to the game boat wise. I mean, so they obviously look at the infrastructure and that around where they're building it and what transport is available and everything. But they're not going to look at putting in a whole new port for it. That's so much cost for that. So no, they're not doing that. What else we got? Hi, Mr. Drone. Hi, is it Kian? Your priority right now should be, and as it stands, table be highest Everton gets all year. Yeah. Yeah. So sorry. Yeah. Our priority should be the table. I totally agree. So even the Doncaster game the other night, you know, you want to get through because obviously you want to stay in the cup. You do, but it's not a priority. The cup isn't priority. For me, as an Everton fan, I'd always like to think I'm an Everton fan and I want us to win every single game. I'm quite realistic as a fan, and I think it's tough and it's unlikely we're going to win the cup. I want to win it. Don't anybody get me wrong. I think I'm just being negative. I'm just being realistic. I want to win the cups, but I don't think we will. So we have to focus on the league. We have to. Yeah. So Martin, you've asked a question, and Gary has answered that. Said OBS. Dave Joe said, could you remove some Sheffield players? Now, Nick, could I remove some Sheffield players? What do you mean, Dave? Could I remove them? I don't even know, Dave. If you've been watching all games since the start, I'm not even sure who half of them are. If I'm honest, there's Norwood there. I know him. But yeah, I say at the beginning, I don't mean any disrespect to Sheffield fans and that. I'm sure you'll say, you'll know who they are by the end of the season. Yeah, they will. But right now, I don't know them because they haven't been playing in our league. If we were playing against West Ham, Palace, other teams, I'll struggle even more when we play the likes of Luton. But yeah, if we were playing another side that they've been in the Premier League for a while, I'd know them all. But yeah, I don't. But yeah, so 1-0 Everton, nearly half hour on the clock. Abdoulaye Doucouré with the goal for Everton. Everton have got it here in the box. Come on. Oh, is that a corner? No, Dan Juma's just put it wide. I don't know how he hasn't given a corner. They'll have to see that again now. Beto played well there. He really put... Beto was a nightmare for that defender then. The ball got put over quite high. And Beto gave the defender a torrid time. The defender should have probably got it, but yeah, Beto was just too strong. Out wide. Oh, nice. Oh, no, it's not nice. Again, Beto just put a little flick out wide there. It just didn't make the man. I think might have been Danjuma. Just didn't make him, but it was very, very close, and it was a nice little touch. It's everyone's predictions how this is going to finish today. Can Everton score more than one? Had a chance to put the ball in there, but it was well blocked. Well blocked by the Sheffield defender. Patterson with the throw. Guys, anybody who's just tuned in and you didn't see from the beginning, it's a watch along with a with a bit of a difference, with a forfeit. So if Everton concede one goal, I will eat a green finger chili. If we concede another goal, I will eat a red bird's eye chili. If we concede a third goal, that's great play by the Everton player. The referee played an advantage, but he was, I think it might have been Garner being fouled and tugged everywhere. The referee played the advantage to let Decore get his shot off. But it was definitely a free kick. Yeah, so if we concede 3, I'll eat a Scotch bonnet pepper, which is massive. And hopefully won't happen. Okay, that's the forfeit and the bit of a difference. I'll look at doing something a little bit different each time I do one of these. Chilies just seems the obvious. Few silly mistakes earlier, but Everton have looked relatively comfortable. Relatively comfortable in the last 3 minutes. No, relatively comfortable in the last 10 minutes or so. Not many, no silly mistakes, which is what we tend to always give ourselves the problem with. Ashley Young just put it out for a throw into them, like edge of the 18-yard box type area towards our goal. The referee's just giving them another throw-in, saying it come off Onana. It just didn't look like it did, but it was literally right next to the linesman. Sheffield just played triangles there, and the last man in the triangle just didn't pick up on it. He just didn't run. It was quite obvious where it was going to go as well. It was a nice little triangle played. Beto's now got 3 defenders on him. As the ball went up then, he had three Sheffield players on him. Let me turn that off. Sheffield playing it round. They've had the ball now for a good few minutes, to be honest. Put in the box. McBurney gathers it. Oh, and they score! And they score! That lad Archer. They played. You know what? That's actually a really good goal for them. For God's sake. Green chili for me. Do you know what? The last one, I can still feel the last one. So it's played in there. Do you know what? It's played in to McBurney, like crossed in. I mean, it was Baldo crossed it into McBurney. McBurney has the time to control it on his right foot with his back to Tarkowski, and then he plays it to Archer. Just little knock. Archer's just coming in and places it really well. The left side of Jordan Pickford. It's a really good goal because it's a team goal. It's a really good team goal. Let's put that up to 1-1. Really good team goal by Sheffield. Like I said just before they scored, they'd had the ball for it. Do you know what? That's what it's done to me. This could have been a really silly idea, you know. Somebody's put there, please not the Scotch bonnet. We use them in West Indian cooking. You're going to have hospital treatment. Really done, yeah. I didn't realise that. Everton best not let them score them. That's taking my breath away. Fucking bad idea, but might be entertaining for you guys. Beto's got the ball. Oh, he done so well. He done so well. Yeah, Freedom Journey's put well work goal. It really was, wasn't it? Freedom for Sheffield. Beto done so well here. He sells the defender as well. It looks like he's going to cross it in. He's done all the work, got in the box. Looks like he's going to dink it over. So the defender slides and he just stops the ball. The defender slides right past him. Like something Maverick would do on Top Gun. Who said that about the Scotch bonnet? I'm not going to be able to talk by the end of this. Put the corner in, Everton put a corner in. It's out for another corner, surely, for Everton, is it? We've got an injury. Danana. He's up now. He's up. Oh, my throat. Beto does look keen, doesn't he, Gary? Yeah, he does. Do you have a season ticket, Mr. Drone? I don't, Jim, no. I've been on the season ticket waiting list now for about 4 years, mate. And the next one is played in. Tarkowski heads it, but it kind of goes right up in the air. Towards the... towards the byline there. And he just can't keep it in. It goes out for a goal kick to them. Pressed to... Like I say, to give away that goal was disappointing. It was a well-worked goal by Sheffield. But we had so many chances to try and defend it. So many chances to try and take it off them and do something. We didn't. We let them play. And it put us in trouble. But since then, it has been us. You know, we've had a couple of corners. We've pressed, and they got there. You'll be redder than Liverpool kick colour. Yeah. They're very, very hot. Just a little bit, please. Not the whole one. It's. Don Rebels looking after me here. Thanks, Dom. We just have to hope that Everton don't score. Don't score. No, we hope they score. We have to hope that they don't concede. Beto is trying every time to attack, which is really good to see. Oh my God, he's just given Sheffield a free kick there for nothing. Sean Dyche is having a few choice words with the fourth official there. If you could lip read, I think you'd be disgusted. Sheffield have got a good mistake in them as well, just like us. They had the ball there in a real comfortable area, down their end, and they just pass it straight through the midfield to one of our players. Beto is a nightmare for defenders. He's a real nightmare for defenders. He's just had a tussle again with Egan, and Egan's now on the floor, injured. But Beto just doesn't give up on it. And it seems to come off. He's been coming off better in these tussles. Ashley Young needs to go. Do you think, Mohammed? Yeah, I think Ashley Young has still got something in to give. Sailor said, "Listen, Don, the deal is done. If United score 3, the big one is 8-1. No going back now." Mark, Becco is a handful. Mark, if that's you as in your brother-in-law, Mark. How you doing? Thanks for watching. But yeah, he does look a handful, doesn't he, mate? He looks a real handful. He's just putting them. Every tussle he's having, he seems to be coming off. Better. And Egan's just gone down. There's no free kick or anything there, but Egan's now down. Looks injured. I'm not saying I want him to be injured, of course. But it's. How can I put this? It's good to see that your players putting up that physical battle and coming off better almost each time. I did say earlier though, he is a unit. Don, I'm a chef too. I see lots of chefs go in the toilets have to wash their members in cold water in the sink after going for a pee. I'm assuming you mean, is this after handling a Scotch bonnet, is it? Don, let's hope it doesn't happen. I'm just gonna repeat it whilst on a break here. I'm gonna repeat it. So I did say it's a watch along with a bit of a twist. So if Everton concede one, I was gonna eat one of these green chilies. I've already had 2 of these green chilies. Everton have not conceded twice. We've only conceded once. But the reason being, when I started the video, I was actually like 4 minutes behind because I'd paused it earlier to watch some of the match build-up. And I'd forgot, so I forfeited myself for that. Then Everton did concede, so I have already had 2 green chilies. If we concede again, I've got a red bird's eye chili to eat. We concede once more, I've got a huge Scotch bonnet. And from what Don is saying, that should not be done. But from what Sellers saying as well, the deal's already done. So we're 41 minutes in, guys, and Everton have got the ball again. This plays back underway after an injury to Egan. Egan's waiting to come back on the pitch. Still not given the wave from the ref. I think he's given the wave to come back on. As we put the ball up to Beto once more. He's tussling again. And the player just puts it out of play. They don't like him at all. They don't like him. Beto had actually almost fallen over then. But the player, the defender, still put it out. Just put it out for a throw to Everton. Just don't seem to be able to handle him. But whether they can handle him or not, the score's 1-0. So that's the main thing. That's the only thing that counts, isn't it? Just hope he can bring a bit more. Be interesting to see I don't think there'll be many minutes. We've seen like 7-8 minutes added on in some of the games, the first halves and that. Don't think there'll be too many. There hasn't been that much like time wasting or anything like that. That John Egan injury, maybe 3 minutes or so. Everton pressing here, but we've gone back. We've gone back with Tarkowski. Need to keep that press on. Any more comments? The Saudis have just offered 200 million for Beto. Somebody said. Superb. Take it. Everton still with the ball. Let's see if we can do what Sheffield did before. Keep the ball for a good while. He's brilliant play. Oh, Danjuma just runs it straight to the keeper. He just overran it. Brilliant play though. Really was good. Beto involved heavily again. Now it's right back down our end, but we've dealt with it well. Looked like Tarkowski and Patterson dealt with it well. Now we're on the press again. Looked like, was it Garner? Put it over the top to Onana. Just couldn't bring it down. Couldn't control it. Out for a goal kick to them. Been a relatively easy, even. I was going to say easy game, even game. Those chilies are repeating. It's been a relatively even game as we approach half time. I don't know if I'd if I'd pick up a better side at the moment. Um, maybe Everton possibly just edge like possession, but get nothing for that, do you? We seem to have pressed a bit more as well, though. Yeah, it's got to be a free kick. He was all over Tarkovsky there. I went quiet there. I didn't think he was going to... I don't know if he has given a free kick to us. They were all over Tarkovsky as he's trying to clear the ball. Pretty much wrestled him to the floor. I don't know quite yet. It's not a free kick. They give a throw. Oh, that's not a free kick. Never know. Everton attacking with James Garner. He puts it in early. There's no need for that. Nah, that's a free kick to us as Gay's taken out by Archer. Taken out maybe 35, 40 yards out. Could be a chance to whip it in. Let's catch up. 300 mil minimum. Oh, yeah. My Everton app posted at 29 minutes. Sheffield scored. Then at 33, they did score. Well, Gary, yeah, your Everton app. Seeing into the future. Mr. Drone, how do you get tickets for home games? Is it difficult? I would love to travel over from Ireland to see a game before we move out of Goodson. Jim, you can go, if you become a member of Everton, you get Everton membership. You can then log into the ticket resale system, and you should be able to get one. Do you know what? They changed the resale system this year. It used to be really easy to use. I've just used it last week to get tickets for the Arsenal game, and I actually found it quite difficult. Anybody else find that? That's all. But yeah, Jim, you should be able to get some, mate. They are pretty much sold out, but season ticket holders and people that have already bought tickets can sell them using the ticket resale scheme. Loads of clubs do that now. Archer with a shot, he hits the post and it comes back off, hits Pickford in the back and goes in. It's 2-1 Sheffield. Oh, it's 2-1 Sheffield. Absolute killer. He bends it round. I think it was Archer. I'm pretty sure it was. No, it wasn't. Oh, was it? He bends it. It comes off the post. He's beaten Pickford. He's beaten Pickford there. It comes off the post. It is Archer. It comes off the post. It's Pickford in the back. And it's 2-1 to Sheffield. You know what that means. You know what that means. 4 minutes added on. Don't think it was Archer that scored, by the way. Well, no, it was Pickford. Yeah, sorry, it's just of course, it's a Pickford goal. Everton on the attack. And it's put in. Surely that's on ball, ref. We invite this, you know. Oh, that's hot, man. I don't think we concede 3 today. Don't think we concede 2. That's hot. It's half time. I'm going to be in hospital by the end of the game. Yeah, as Gary says there, sums it up. Previous 15 minutes, Everton had looked comfortable. Yeah, I totally agree. This was a bad idea, guys. We're gonna have a little break in a minute, but I will try and sum up with I'll try and sum up with an absolute burning throat. It's 2-1 to Sheffield. It's been a relatively even game. I think pressing wise, we probably looked better pressing, but it's not what counts, is it? It's not what counts. What counts is the score. It's 2-1 to them at half time. We just let them play too much. We do that to teams. We let them play too much. So I'm going to tell you what. Then we're going to have a 5-minute break. This will be rolling. You'll just see the couch. We'll have a 5-minute break. Gather my thoughts in my throat, and be back in a few minutes. Start drinking some milk. I feel that that's cheating, Dom, but I might have to. I'll have a couple-minute break. We'll be back for the second half. Everton have just got to pick it up in the second half. We have to pick up. This is, believe it or not, it's away from home. I know that, but it is like a must-win game. We go 4 without a win, and you're giving wins to Sheffield, Wolves, Fulham, 4-0 to Aston Villa. It's really looking, the future's looking really dark and bleak, isn't it? Got Arsenal next as well. Oh, right, okay. Thanks, Stitch. What's going on with Dyche? Feel so bad for Everton fans. Thanks, mate. Yeah, feel bad for us too. I feel bad for us too. Said at the beginning, if anybody wasn't watching, when it gets to Saturdays now, or Sundays, whenever we're playing, as an Everton fan, I obviously don't speak for every single Everton fan, but you don't really look forward to it, which is so sad. It's so sad. You get nerves, really bad nerves. Now I wonder, whilst I'm talking, I'm thinking if I could fake eating a Scotch bonnet. Get something else, get an apple and colour it red or something. Don't know, but do you know what? Yeah. Skippy said opposition always score from our mistakes. They do, mate. They do. Totally agree. And I've been saying that throughout the first half. That's not all we're doing at all. But we make so many of them, and they're unnecessary. You don't mind so much if it's a necessary challenge for a player and they make that mistake. They maybe shouldn't have gone to ground, but could have gone either way, this, that, the other. You don't mind that. When it's mistakes that we're just passing the ball to them or something like that, that's when it becomes absolutely ridiculous and unforgivable. And you're giving these goals away. It's not good. We do it every game though. For fuck's sake, Everton, what are you doing? Yeah. Ammo, yeah, Beto does look good. He does look good. We've got to consider this is his first game. This is his first Premier League debut. It's not his first game. He played against Doncaster, scored and looked good, but he does look good, but it's his first Premier League game. Maybe we need to cut him some slack, but we haven't got time. We haven't got the time to cut him any slack. He has to score. I'm wondering if Dwight McNeil comes on second half. He's one of our main creators, Dwight McNeil. So I wonder if we get him on the pitch and give it a go to get balls in, even more balls in behind to Beto. It makes me wonder. You will have to bear with me if I get a bit of gas in that, but 3 chilies in. It is what it is. Stop passing the point of care and start worrying about the mouth, the throat and stomach instead. So if anybody, I know there's quite a few more people watching now, so if you didn't know you weren't watching from the beginning, every time Everton concede a goal, I am eating not every time. Everton concede 1 goal, I eat a green chilli, finger chilli. Second goal, bird's eye chilli, red bird's eye. So I've done one of them each already. I actually did another green chilli as well because I made a schoolboy error at the beginning, whereas I'd paused the game before to watch a little bit of the pre-match build-up. I'd paused it for like 4 minutes. So I'm sitting here and I press start on the game and I'm already 4 minutes behind. I realised that when it flashed up on my phone saying Decore had scored, so I forfeited myself and that's green chilli. So I am. I'm already 3 chillies in, 2 green, 1 red chilli in. If Sheffield score again, I've got a Scotch bonnet sweet. Now that right now is something I really, really desperately don't want to happen. For the fact that I don't want Sheffield to score again, but I don't want to eat that, desperately don't want to. My stomach's already feeling a bit dodgy, to be honest. Brazzy, hello Mr. Drone. I hope you have a great day, lad. Thanks, Brazzy. I'm not at the moment, mate. So Stitch, you're a Chelsea fan. Yeah, he said us Chelsea fans had it worse last season. Spent a ton. Could not score a thing. Always expecting to lose every game. Mentally finished from banter. Yeah, but you didn't have it worse, did you, mate? You didn't have it worse. So I know that's bad for you as Chelsea fans, and I understand that's bad for you guys. And that's like real dark times for you. But you weren't, it was our last game of the season. We could have still been relegated. So, mate, you didn't have it. You didn't have it bad. See what Dice does for the second half. Got to do something this ridiculous. Yeah, Kev, second half. I don't think we've been horrendously bad though, Kevin. I don't think we've been horrendously bad. It's just letting them play too much, and it's just showing the first goal, the equalizer there. How does it get played in from a cross in, and how does McBurney stand with his back to goal, back to Tarkowski? How does he stand and control it with his right leg without there being no challenge, nothing on him, and then he just lays it softly to chili seed. He lays it softly to Archer, who just places it. How does that happen? It's just these smaller details, I think. As a whole, I don't think we've played too bad. Like the same with the Fulham game and the Wolves game, isn't it? You don't play too bad. It's just showing that second goal there. It's not good. Allowing him to get on the ball, step inside, get his shot off, score. Pickford scores. It's not good. It's not good. What's that? Has Pickford fallen off? Time for a new replacement? No, not really. Not in my opinion. I think I should. I'll have to look at some stats, but I think he probably faces the most shots, or must be one of the most shots in a season, doesn't he? Probably. I'm saying. Don't know the exact stats. So obviously, you throw so much crap at the wall and it sticks, doesn't it? A portion of it sticks, and that's the thing. He can't save everything. That shot that come in. I don't think he was badly positioned or anything. Maybe it comes off that thing again, that is he just a bit too small. Maybe a taller keeper would have got it and tipped it or something. Because Pickford didn't even get to that shot. He missed the shot. He was beaten. The post kept it out, but then it goes in off his back. It is unlucky. It's really unlucky. Pickford should not be England number 1. Okay, Scott. Who do you think should be? Who should be Pickford number 1? Garner is not good enough. Yeah, maybe. Pickford is a camel. He's always got the hump. Yeah. He has always got the hump. If you could, would you take Ramsdale in Jan? Yeah, probably. Mate, if I'm totally honest, I think Ramsdale's a really, really, really good keeper. Bring McNeil on at half time. Yeah, bring him on. I definitely think that as well. More creative, more forward thinking, goes forward a lot more. So, yeah, I think we should bring McNeil on if he's fit enough to be on the bench. Now, just get him on. Just get him on. We haven't got this luxury of saying, well, he's not 100% fit or anything like that. He's fit enough to be on the bench. Get him on the pitch, definitely. Yeah. Sam Woolman, 1-0 and effed it up, 1-0 and effed it up. Joking. I'll show that. Why not? I'll show that one. And that one. I'll just show these guys. I hope Sheffield don't score again. For the sake that it means I'll have to eat a Scotch bonnet if they do. And I don't want to do that. But I just... We need to score. We need to get right into this game. Guys, I'm going to stay where they are. Let's see. Hang on. Merlin said a couple of seasons ago, I'd say Henderson was your number one contest. But not getting a chance to regularly play United, I think more or less shafted his career. Yeah, Merlin. Henderson, the keeper, obviously. Yeah, you're right. He's only got little arms. He can't even reach the crossbar. Branthwaite getting a yellow doesn't help. Bet he's crapping himself now. Yeah. Oh boy, not him. I'm a Liverpool fan, but feel it for y'all. I don't think you have enough quality to stay in the league this time. Yeah, honestly, oh boy, not him. I think we're gonna struggle. This could be our season to where we don't make it. I obviously hope not. Obviously, I don't even have to say that, but it's not. It isn't looking good. Can't keep a clean sheet. Can't score a goal. Even if you look at you look at Doucouré's goal there, we've had to get some luck there to get that goal. It's not like we're banging them in or anything. Like, you look at Sheffield's goals there, they're goals well taken really. The second one, it comes back off Pickford, but he had beaten the keeper, he just didn't beat the post. So they're goals well taken really. We don't look like we're able to do that right now. Actually score a decent goal, do we? And it's quite heartbreaking, to be honest. It's so difficult to watch. Sorry, Nick, this is brutal. Fair play to you for doing this. Cheers, Elmo. Nick, don't listen to a red shite. We aren't that bad. Skippy, I wish we weren't, mates. You say we aren't that bad, Skippy, but are we that good? We can't. Those two, the first 4 games of the season here, Skippy, right? You'd think that the away at Villa, you'd think, all right, maybe get a draw there if we can. Try and nick a win. First game home against Fulham, you've got to win. Second game home against Wolves, you've got to win. This game away against Sheffield, you think you've got to win. So after this, we've got Arsenal, and we've got some tough games coming up. So Skippy, you just think we should have taken out of these first 4 games. I'd have hoped 9 points, but maybe you take 6, don't you? 5 at least. We're looking at 0 points off 4 games with a really bad goal difference, and it's not. It's the teams, like I'm saying, the teams we're playing are the ones that they're the only ones really you hope to get points against. So Skippy, it's not that I'm listening to just to a red or whatever. It's just the way it is. It's just the way it is. Teams are about to come out, boys. I'm going to grab another beer because unfortunately I think I'm going to need it. So yeah, grab a beer. Stay tuned, guys. England's number 3. Loads laughing at Pickford in the chat. Yeah, I know. Loads laughing at Pickford in the chat, but I just don't. Just don't know why the ball comes out. He's beaten. Keepers get beaten with good shots. I don't know. Maybe I'm just too. Maybe I'm just too patient with him. I don't know. I'm just gonna grab another beer. Right, okay. Come on, you Blues. Come on. Just getting ready. The ref is checking, and he blows. And I'm on time. This time I haven't paused it at all, so... Oh, Branthwaite is... Oh, we are. Come on, Beto. Come on. He's powering through. Oh, he hits it. Oh. It was like his first shot against Doncaster the other night. Where he hit it out for a throw, almost. It's kind of the same, but we know what he did after that in the Doncaster game. So, Branthwaite's down, injured. He did take a bit of a clattering, to be honest with you. The referee just did... referee done well. It was a 50-50 on Branthwaite with McBurney. The referee did well to let that go, though, because it may have looked like Branthwaite had gone down with a head injury. Well, he did. That's just why it looked like it. So, so the referee did well to just keep that going, because Beto did have a chance there. Sean Dyche is having a good chat with his coaching staff there. Got his hand over his mouth. Goal kick to Sheffield taken there. We've got to get right into this game. What have we got now? Mark Smith, drink when the football is on. Nothing wrong with that. Why? Somebody said something about drinking or something. Do all Scousers drink at lunchtime? Is that what it is? I'm not a Scouser to start with, because Scousers get a bit offended if people from Wirral are called Scousers. So I'm not a Scouser from the Wirral. But no, we don't. I'm having a drink because I'm watching Everton, and I've ordered a few chilies. I'm a few chilies in. Come on, Everton. Started this half relatively comfortable. We've kind of had all of the ball up to now. We're only 2 minutes into it. Patson did nearly just give it away cheaply again, but he didn't. So there was no changes made at half time as far as I've seen by either team. I'll double check that though, just in case. Oh, he's pulled down, ref. Just outside the box. That could be a last man situation. We seen the same with Van Dijk last week. This could be a last man. So you've got Dan Juma running through. He's not going to call it last man. He's pulled back. It could be in the box as well. No, it could be in the box. It could be in the box. Yeah, there was no changes made at half time by any team. I think the ref's checking if this is in the box or not. Yes, I think that's in the box. Skippy, I think it's in the box. Honestly, I think the contact together as he's yellow carded. I didn't think he'd give a red because there was another defender coming in from the middle. Ahmedzovic, it's always him, isn't it? The one I have no chance of pronouncing. Sheffield fans, anybody watching, am I saying his name right? Ahmedzovic. that contact could have been in the box, but it looked like they kind of clashed outside the box, and that's where he's given it. I think the pull was just inside, if I'm honest. But there was another defender coming, so I did think straight away when I seen it, he's not going to give a penalty there because there's another defender coming across. He carried on into the box. Yeah, I think it did. Yeah, look, it's not a penalty. He hasn't given us one, so could have definitely gone either way. Ashley Young's pointing out the fact that the Sheffield ball is well over the line that the ref's drawn. Oh my God, the ref's just drawn another line. He's drawn one line. He's drawn one line. They were in front of it. Ashley Young pointed out, so he's drawn another line in front of their feet. That is comical, honestly. Sean Dyche is laughing at that. That's comical. Danjuma. Nah, the ball. Just hits it into the wall. That was comical how that happened. You draw a line for the wall, they're behind it, but they come in front of it. Ashley Young pointed out, so the ref comes and draws another line in front of their feet. Looks like we've won a corner. It was a terrible free kick by Danjuma, by the way. Don't even know what he was thinking. He looked like he tried to go like low, near post. It was not good. Free corner by Ashley Young. It's cleared. Oh, and then Anana just takes the player down. Needless, really. Needless. Anana's laughing his head off. Let's have a look. You've taken him. He takes him down. He takes him down. Maybe Anana's laughing at the simulation. I think Danjuma moved the ball back. Right, come on, Everton. Started this the better side. We have to. Can't get any worse. I desperately don't want to eat another chili as well. Beto's keep it in. He's kept it in. Put the ball across. Excellent, Beto. I tell you, he looks good. He looks good, this fella. Just about keeps the ball in. Manages to get down the line and put it in. He just tapped it past the Sheffield player. Just like nicked it past him. Around to it. Got Ashley Young taking a corner. Branthwaite's having his shirt pulled everywhere. He's got his hands up now appealing. I don't know how that's not looked at. He couldn't get away from the fella without having his shirt pulled up over his head. This is awful. That's awful. I don't know how they don't look at that. I don't know how... Are they looking at it or what? Beto got the header. Wide. No, not even looking at it. No. That's atrocious. Everton playing it round. The back concerns me greatly. Yeah, as we lose the ball. Oh no, Gay's just managed to keep hold of it. The referee plays an advantage, yet we were going backwards. We've just been fouled everywhere for it. Yes! Yes! Danjuma! Yes! Get in! Get in, you Blues! Get in! Serious good play. Serious good play. Wolf, someone's at the door. That's actually next door's dog. I best go and shut the door because I think they're out the back. Absolutely class goal this. I said we played it around the back and it made me nervous. Then Garner goes up for a header. He gets kind of lucky as it's played to him because it just drops behind him. Played in. Danjuma's well onside. Well onside. Played in by Patterson. It looks like. Beto plays it to Patterson, so Beto involved once more. Plays it to Patterson. Knocks it along the box. Who's there? Danjuma. 2-2. Come on, you Blues. I'm going to close the door because I think you can order a neighbour's dog. Give me 1 sec. Okay, so let's update that. 2-2. Just come back. Everton have got the ball. Beto keeps it in down by the corner flag. Plays it to Onana, who now plays it to Ashley Young, who knocks it in. Out to Decore. Shoots. Keep it. Keep it. We've started this second half really well, Blues. We've started this really well. Can you not play sound, Tom the Pro? No, Tom, I can't play sound like the commentary or something on the game. No, because that'll be copyright. So I can't play like game sound or anything like that. That's just a thing with these watch-alongs. Unfortunately. Be great if I could. Be so distracting if I could though. I wouldn't be talking. I'd just sit here and watch the match. So you'd just be watching me, literally watch the match and not talk. That's so unlucky. Decore gets in their box. Tries to knock it in. Do you know what? I thought that was a Wobie sitting behind because of the hair. Sitting behind Dice. Then I had to look. It was Chimity. It's the hair. You know the like the long hair. Got me then. I was like, what's he doing there? So yeah, we can't have sound on, unfortunately. Patterson finally put a cross in, changed that score nick now. I did, mate. I had to go and close the door because I think all we could hear was next door's dog barking. Ref. I don't think that's a free kick. Ashley Young giving away a free kick. Gay giving away a free kick. Right on the halfway line. But the Sheffield player gathered it in and then turned. But he was holding on. So he had his arm out with to Gay. And then goes down and I'm just not sure what Gay did there. Ball's put over here to... Oh no. Mistakes. Everton mistakes. It's they haven't scored. It's 2-2 still. But Everton mistakes hit the back. He might be offside when the ball's played down here on the right anyway. But as he puts the ball in, Patterson has got an easy clearance and he just hits it across the floor, along the floor, to one of their players on the 18 yard. It's just stupid. Really, well, not stupid, sorry. Probably nervous, real nervous play. And I don't... if these players get some confidence about them, it'll be interesting to see what happens then. But just seems to be a bit of a lack of confidence with some of these little taps that they shouldn't be doing. Put your boot through the ball, especially when you're clearing it on the... He's played well there though, Patson. When you're clearing it on the edge of the edge of your box. Ashley Young attacking now. He's put it out to Danjuma. He's in the box. Puts it across the box. It's cleared. Cleared right upfield by Sheffield here. It's Tarkovsky's put the challenge in. The ref's he's got a knock to the head. A little knock to the head with the defender. It's gone out for a throw to Sheffield. To be fair, McBurney's walked over to him and you've seen him say, see him clearly say to him, there, you're all right, and give him a nod and give him a tap on the back. So, yeah, fair play. Check this chat. Your performance, so Trick Yuck, I said, your performance at Doncaster in the second half has given you a bit more confidence. You'll definitely stay in the Prem this season, going to take a full season, a few transfer windows to get all right. Thanks, Trick. I appreciate the positivity and optimism there. I hope so. I hope so. And I think that the Doncaster game did probably give us a bit of added confidence. Not enough though. Not enough right now, but it's not going to come off one second half against Doncaster, is it? You know. So there's a lot to do, a lot of hard work at Everton to do. But fingers crossed they do it. It's a corner here to Sheffield. Please don't score. Pickford gathers it really well. Really well. Oh, and then he pretends he's going to throw it out quick, doesn't, and then he lumps it high and long to their keeper. Well done. Silly that in my opinion. Stats come up, Everton 14 attempts, 5 on targets. Sheffield 7 attempts, 4 on target. 9 off target for Everton, 3 off target for Sheffield. So we're well better on the stats wise there, which I expected, to be honest, from watching it and the way we've played. But again, stats, those sorts of stats do not matter. What matters is that scoreboard, and right now that scoreboard says 2-2. Branthwaite's just played that really well at the back. Right, the referee's given us a free kick there and Arna taken out. It looked like we kind of wanted to play on, but it's good that we didn't, to be honest. You know what? It's a soft free kick to win that, but we'll take them, won't we? And Arna played the ball and then jumped on the guy's back. But we'll take them. We will certainly take them. Free kick to us, maybe 40 yards out. How big is your screen, Nick? Your eyes flitting from left to right. Odeon cinema screen. I'm sitting here. It's a 65-inch, but it's. We've played the ball into the box from the free kick there. Branthwaite's gone up for a head. No, then okay. It wasn't the first one. It was the second one. Decore does possibly catch him with an elbow. Okay, it's a 65-inch, guys, but it's right behind the camera. It's right there. So if you see me like that, it looks like I'm watching tennis. It's an end-to-end game. What can I say? Everton win a free kick there, middle of the park. We're putting the challenges in though now. We're every time they've got the ball, we're challenging. So in the first half, I think we were giving them just too much time to play, and especially their 2 goals, we definitely given them too much time to take those goals and play football. It doesn't look like we're doing that now. We're trying to put them under. Soon as they've got it, that's what you want to see. Put them under pressure, get the ball back. If you don't get it back, just don't let them play. I'm not. Oh. Oof, their keeper, he was close to catching that outside of his box then. Ball was put down and Beto was being a pest again. Keeper was close. Oh, shoulder to shoulder there. Sheffield player's gone down like he's been shot. Oh, the keeper is inside his box. They're just inside. He's done well. They're just replaying it. He's done well. Just inside his box. So Larouci is down for Sheffield at the moment. Shoulder to shoulder challenge with Garner. And it went their way, and don't know what he's made of, but he's struggling off that shoulder to shoulder. He's really struggling. Do you believe Everton will save themselves? Oh, God. Oof. They put the ball into the box then, and they were calling for a Branthwaite handball, but he was offside. Don't think it was on ball. The offside flag went up, so the Sheffield player was offside anyway. So the question was, do I think Everton will save themselves? My heart obviously says yes. My heart says yes. My head says no. It's going to be so hard this season, I think. We just have to hope, obviously, that we're better than three other teams. So that Larouci's coming off. He's gone down. No, he's coming off after that shoulder to shoulder challenge with Garner. So like I said before, it's not a case that I don't want to see other players injured. I don't at all. But it's just, in a way, as a fan, it's good to see that your players are prepared to go in and put in those challenges, because it wasn't a nasty challenge by any stretch. It's good that they're prepared to have a little bit of aggression about them and go in. You don't want them to hurt the other player, never, but you want them to come off, better off. I'm sure you all know what I mean. It's the game's just pause for a little second whilst Larouci gets some attention. He looks to be in a bit of pain, to be honest. So what have I got? Southampton are losing 4-0 to Sunderland. Right now, are they? I didn't know Southampton were playing right now. I know Tranmere v Wrexham is being played now. Does anybody know the score of that one at the moment? Tranmere Wrexham. Somebody get the score for me. Personally, I think Everton need a creative midfielder. That's what's missing. But I don't watch them every week, so I don't know. First time watching this stream, by the way. You seem like a decent guy. Thanks, KJ. I appreciate that. Creative midfielder-wise, KJ, we have got Dwight McNeil, who is quite a creative midfielder. He creates quite a bit for us. But could we do with a better one? Yeah, absolutely. We could also do with better wingers, defenders, and attackers as well. Although the attackers, I'm going to go back to Beto. He looks decent, doesn't he? So Larouci's, I'm not sure if it is Larouci going off actually. There's a substitution being made. They've taken off. Is it Egan? It's gone off. Yeah, Egan's gone off. Oh, Egan and Larouci have gone off. Basham and Thomas have come on for Sheffield. So a double substitution there for Sheffield. Egan went down earlier, didn't he, after a challenge with Beto, so maybe he was still struggling from that. Dan Juma's got the ball here. It's in their box. It's played to the keeper by Anana as he hits himself in the head. Decore. He hits himself in the head for it. Their keeper's walking around with the ball now, dilly-dallying again. Played up to McBurney, but Branthwaite gets the header, wins the header. And then they knock it. They try and knock it forward. Picked up by Ashley Young, who gives a little nudge onto Pickford. Pickford throws it out to Patterson, who tries to play a 1-2 with Anana, but it's blocked out. It goes out for a throw to Everton. We're back on the ball with Gay now, so Patterson struggling down there. Every time we try and play from the back, really concerns me. Really panics me. I like this when when I'm at the match as well, when I'm at Goodison and we do it. It just really concerning. It's because of the mistakes we've got in us. Oh, Ashley Young's just tried to knock it back to do a 1-2 with Branthwaite there, not down at the back. And this is exactly what I'm saying. We're playing at the back and he's given away a throw into them, like by the edge of our 18 yard, and then Bulldog's gone past 2. Oh, he nutmegs somebody and then goes down, but he's told to get back up by the ref. Oof. If we score a third, I'm having a beer with you, Nick. Cheers, Skippy, yeah. It's early days, but you feel relegation's on the cards. It's definitely on the cards. It's not a dead cert. It's definitely on the cards. Anfield. It's good. Somebody's put Don Rebel 1-2 at Swansea game. The Swansea game, okay. Wrexham 1-0, is it, Gary? Yeah, thanks for that, mate. We are still watching the game, Nick? No! Oh, Sheffield have nearly just scored. Oh, Everton clear. We've cleared our lines. It's out for a throw. That was close. That was very close. I think he's saying hold this. He wants to see if it's a handball. No, it's not handball. Garnett. It hits him right in the midriff. It's not handball. And it's game on again. Thrown to Sheffield. They had a good chance there, Sheffield. Everton have got a free kick. Looked like it was Gay fouled on the ball. Oh, they should score. Pickford with a great save. They should score. How's he in there like that? He just goes in at the back and he should score there. Great touch by Beto here. Sets Everton on the charge again. Onana with the ball, plays into Corey. Oh! Do not give them a free kick for that, ref. It was close, offside. Decore offside, was he? Yeah, only about 4 yards. It's quick play though. He tried to play him 1-2, it was quick play, so can't really blame him for that. Is this Godfrey it looks like we've got? No, it's Dwight McNeil. Dwight McNeil's getting ready to come on. I wonder who he's... I wonder who he's coming on for, Dwight McNeil. Gay or Onana maybe, or Decore. Gay, Onana or Decore. It would be... I think you've got to leave Gay on. Maybe Onana or Decore. That Beto is he's in every tussle there is. Oh, but they've come out better here. Oh, they're attacking. No way, ref. It's another shoulder to shoulder challenge, and he's booking him. And he's booking Decore. Just watching it again. That's a shoulder. I don't know. Abdoulaye Decore booked. I just don't understand it. There's all somebody help me out there. How does he get booked? With a shoulder to shoulder challenge. It's a free kick to them. I don't want to eat a Scotch bonnet. I don't want them to score. Ball's coming into the box. It's in. It's cleared well by Branthwaite. And then Danjuma. That was cleared very well by Branthwaite. Won the header in the box. Really good defensive header, that one. You had to get down to it as well. You had to get down to win it. So it was good. Everton preparing the sub now. Oh, it's Garner. It's Garner coming off for Dwight McNeil. Thought Garner had been okay, to be honest. I suppose it's almost like play. But Dwight McNeil's on. It's good to see him back. It really is. Giving him the last 15 minutes or so of the game, and it looks like Sheffield are making their change as well, with Archer coming off. Yeah, Archer off. Who are they bringing on then? Traore. Oh, Danjuma just had a terrible time there. He had a couple of easy 1-2s, so we done well to get it clear at the back. But it was played to Danjuma. He then was meant to knock it to Onana, but he like hits it high and gives Onana a terrible pass. So Onana tries to head it back, and then Danjuma kicks someone. Free kick to them. Cleared. Oh, he's hit it well over. Thank God for his shooting. 75 minutes. It's an Everton goal kick. What was your prediction before the game? Steve asked. It was 3-1 to Everton, mate. That's out the window, isn't it? And then somebody said, sure you won't be happy with the draw here, or will you? No, of course not. Well, now it's in the game, and the fact we were behind. Maybe you do take it away from home and just get off the mark, get some points on that. Well, 8 points on the table, but no, not really. No, I've got to be honest. Not really. No. We need a goal. Well played, Onana. Sold him a dummy. Onana's coming down. It's coming down the right. It's with Ashley Young. Puts it in. Oh, it nearly dropped for McNeil. Get the ball down. We're heading it about, and it's going to them, then to us, then to them. Danjuma knocks it in. Oh! Good, some good Everton pressure here. And then Onana hits it out for a goal kick for them. Give me 2 minutes, guys. It's 2 minutes. Excuse me there. Quick toilet break. Okay, so Onana's been taken down near to the edge of their box by Basham. What did I miss? Let me know. Yeah, definite free kick. He goes through the back of him. This could be the Chili's already sending him to the crapper. It's close, Merlin. That dog was on the couch again while you were gone. Was it? Yeah. I'm going to enjoy these videos, man. Comments are amazing. Bit of interaction, love it. So yeah, I didn't need the toilet, but it was just a number one. See if the ref goes and draws another line for their players here, because it looks like they're in front of it again. Looks like Ashley Young is going to have a crack here. They're in front of their line again. Well in front of it. Well in front of it. Oh. Ashley Young, straight to the keeper. And the wall is standing a yard in front of the line that the ref draws. What's the point? What's the point? It's funny, isn't it? They're told to start enforcing all sorts of these other things like dissent and stuff like that. Like really start enforcing it so they have, and any time wasting and that. But it just seems that they then let other things like slip. Everton have got the ball here. Okay, right in the middle. He gives it away. Gives it away. Not really, not being challenged really. There was a player right behind them. Not being challenged. Just gives it away. Everton. That's Everton for you. It's so frustrating. Oh, lucky for us. Lucky for us, the attacker there played a terrible. Hamer, was it? Yeah, Hamer. He got the ball down. Really good position, to be honest. Loads of space around. We've given it away in an awful position. Ashley Young. There's no need for that pass at all. My wife just texted saying money to charity next time. Hey, I wonder, are you watching? Love. I've just realised, Gary, sorry, I've got like 35 messages from you. You're probably giving me loads of tips or something. I know I haven't, it's the lads group. Yeah, we'll just giving it away so cheaply. McBurney's played really well there in the middle of the park. Don't jock him into the box. Branthwaite, superb. Oof! Oh, was that Ashley Young? I think he's just been taken out. Bloody hell. But he knocks it round the player and tries to go round him. Yeah, that was quite a bad one, that, by Bulldog. Quite a bad one. Not bad enough to go in the... not bad enough to go in the book, like. Where's my messages gone? Here we are. Winded, yeah. Gary definitely winded there, wasn't he? Back underway again. We've got, 8 minutes plus stoppage here. We're offside. Everton offside. Silly offsides giveaway. 2-2. 2-2 at the moment. Everton have had 2 bookings. Sheffield have had 1. Everton's first goal was a little scrappy. The second was a really good, really well made goal. But to be honest, oh, come on! Sheffield's goals were probably better made, better team goals, to be honest. But Ashley Young stood there with his back to the ball. They're taking a throw in. He's got his back to the ball, bending over, shaking one of his legs as though he's injured. So whilst the ball's out for a throw in, if you are injured and it's sore, go down, sit on your bum, don't stand with your back to the ball. That close to play. Dwight McNeil on the ball. Oh, he's tried to poke it through. It nearly made it. Honestly, Beto, he just tries to win everything. He didn't win it, but he tries to win everything, and he becomes a real pain in the backside for the defenders. It's it's good to watch. How's that not a yellow? I thought that if you're talking about that Bulldogs challenge, mate, I thought that, to be honest. I can see HWTL Maggot Drowner. I can see why Dan Juma ended up at Everton. Why is that, mate? How much extra Scotch bonnet time you reckon there will be, Mr. Trail? Scotch bonnet time, yeah, that's what we'll call it. Not that much. There's not been many stoppages or time wasted or anything like that, because both teams have been going, so I don't think there'll be that much, you know. It's a funny one, isn't it? It gets to this time in the game, though, and I was asked before, would I take the draw? And before I said, no, not really. But when it gets to this time, the 85, it's also, for me, the way I feel. I'm like, just don't lose now. Don't lose. Like Wolves the other night, we conceded in like the 80, was it 84th, something like that. So I get to the point where instead of being just go and win, I'm also, please don't lose. Oh, Beto's just nearly caused the keeper some trouble there as well. It was a tough back pass for the keeper by Chef there, and he nearly struggled to deal with it, but he did deal with it. Sheffield playing it around the back, real nice, to be honest. But we did win it back and then give it away almost instantly. Now we've got it back to Pickford. Come on, you Blues, come on. 5 minutes plus added time, come on. Bet yous are all dying for Sheffield to score, so we have to eat this chili. Well, everybody who's not a Blue anyway, watching. Everton throw in their half. Quick throw. We've thrown it backwards. Put it through to Beto. It's a great challenge by the defender. Great challenge. Everton pressing to win it back. Tarkowski puts it out for a throw to them in our half. We've had some better press in this half, though. It's not just, obviously we've been a better team with the goal and that, but pressing wise we've been better. We haven't given them as much time on the ball, although they had some time there. Thank God the ref blew then. They put it into McBurney in our box, and the ref blew up. And he went down as though he was pushed over, but it was offside, so it was made up to see him give the old offside signal. I thought it was going to be a stupid penalty then. I don't think it would have been if they'd have seen it again, but... Yeah, it will. If United score a fair, Mr. Drone's reaction in Chile eating will be in the EFC reaction compilation. Yeah, let's hope that doesn't happen. For every reason possible, let's hope that doesn't happen. And Anna on the ball, makes it into their box, then passes it out to Danjuma. Pass it to Gay. We've gone backwards. We were in their box, but we've gone backwards. Starting to build the momentum again. Dwight McNeil's gone on a run, but he's running like backwards and sideways. He's not going on the... Oh! We try and play it in. We've committed a foul. Looked like a decent run of play that as well. We tried to play it in quite cutely. Probably too cutely. We should have just someone hit the thing. Goalwards. Running out of time here. As I said before, though, we're also running out of time to not get beat. So that we have given it away so poorly there. Decore it was. Really poor. Now they're in the box. They're in our box. It's blocked. We're not They're first to every ball. Oh, come on. Oh, Tarkovsky takes it right in the face. Right in the face. He blocks it. But it's right in his face. Point blank as well. He's back up. It's only a football. They brought on the physios and that. It's only a football. So he's alright. The side of his head as well. Yeah. Sure he's had worse than that. Oh, they're telling him he's got to go off the pitch. He's telling Tarkovsky he's got to go off the pitch. But the thing was, the ref called the physios on. Tarkovsky went down, but he started getting back up straight away, and Tarkovsky saying, didn't even stay down, he wasn't down, he was seconds. They've told him he's got to go off the pitch. Alright. Looks like the ref's waving him back on. I'm not sure what's going on. Looks like Tarkovsky's going off. This is a strange one. Looks like there's some sort of like precaution because he got it in the side of the head for the ball. With the ball. They've possibly like forced him off. And Ben Godfrey's come on for him. He is absolutely fine. He's just... It's a strange one. It's a strange one. There's 6 minutes added on. Here, as you can see, we're into the 92nd minute. They took a throw into the box. Oh, they've got it down on the... Oh, no, we clear our lines. Beto's trying to put the keeper under pressure. Okay. Everton have got it. Patterson's advancing. Pass it back to Gay. Dwight McNeil tried to make things happen. He tried to do a bit of a 1-2 with Patterson. He made the run. It was the old pass and move, that from Dwight McNeil. Passed it, ran down the channels. Patterson tried to put it back to him, but it didn't make it. So, yeah, it's a throw into Sheffield now. We're 92 minutes or so into the 96. There might be another minute added on after that, though, because of Tarkovsky going down and having to be subbed. Sheffield have the ball. Come on, Blues, come on. This is just like us to concede at this late time. Imagine how bad it would be for me if we concede this late on and I have to eat a Scotch bonnet and then just like end the video. Pickford gathers it. Okay. Pickford gathers it. He does his usual pointing. Shouting at everybody. Pickford hits it up the park. Headers won by them. Come on, Blues. I've got jitters now. Come on. Where's the time here? Come on, a few minutes. Let's be the team that gets the last minute winner for a change. Great touch. Great touch by Gay there. He comes in like kind of behind the player and gets a touch on the ball as they were advancing. We're winning the ball back well here. We're in their half. It's with Onana, who hits it across infield to Decore, who's right in the centre of the pitch. It's out now to Dwight McNeil, who goes on a run across field again. Oh, Decore's dilly-dallying. He's kept hold of it, but there's just no need for that at this stage in the game. We've got it, like, we've got the ball, but... Oh, Gay tries to play it through to Beto, but... And Beto tries to... We've given away a free kick. Just inside our half, but it's going to give them a chance to lump it in on, 95 minutes. Look, they're all moving into our box now. It's going to give them the chance to lump it in. Guys, if they score, I don't think I can do that Scotch bonnet, you know. They take it. Pickford gathers it. The Scotch bonnet stays on the table for the time being. Okay, we're attacking. We've got a throw-in down their end. They're trying to waste a bit of time. We take the throw-in quick. It's Dwight McNeil on the ball. He has a go. Oh, it's blocked. Oof, we've just played it round at the back there. Like I say, as you know, I've said a few times, it concerns me when we do it. And we've just played it up to no one. We've just wasted the ball. 96 minutes, we're dead on 96, and we waste the ball. It's infuriating. Now they've got it. Come on, Blues. They're coming down the line now. Just watching the ref. I'd like the ref to blow up now. Oh, Decore wins it magnificently. Oh, we're... Ref! Dwight McNeil had it. It looked like he was challenged from behind. Okay, Pickford's got it. Hits it up. Beto in his mind, I think. Beto's still got it. Beto's got it. Oh, he's giving a free kick to them. Dwight McNeil. Just a bit too aggressive, I think. As the ball was dropping down, he backs in, gives the guy a good shove. It looked quite obvious. Come on! Oh, it's going to be over. This is going to be the last kick of the game, isn't it? As an Everton supporter, you'll be used to intense heat anyway. Yeah, you're not wrong there. You're not wrong. But I don't know how we're still playing this game. 96 minutes, we're 97 plus. It goes out for a corner to them. Oh no, come on. This is going to be the last kick of the game and it's a corner to them. Clear. Oh my God. It's off the bar. It's Pickford. Down off the floor. It's... How? Oh, Pickford's laughing. It's not funny, like. It's not funny. I know. Jesus, it's McBurney gets the header. Pickford saves it. Great save. Great save. Then Danjuma tries to clear it. But McBurney comes in again and gets this second touch and it hits Pickford in the face. Is that it? Is it ended? Yeah, it's ended. They're shaking hands. It finishes 2-2. I was so close to eating that then, and I was so close to Everton losing the game. Pickford just saved us there. Definitely. Great header by McBurney because he heads it down into the floor. It's a great header, but Pickford deals with it really well. And then, McBurney comes in and gets that second touch on it, and it just seems to hit Pickford and stay out. And then Pickford gets his hands on it, keeps it out for a draw 2-2. So Everton, we've got our first point of the season. So have Sheffield. Maybe Sheffield will be thinking they should have won that with that last chance there. Maybe, and they'll probably be gutted as well because they're at home. And for them, us, there's me, an Everton fan, thinking we should win. These are the games we should win against Sheffield. I'm sure Sheffield are thinking we should win against Everton at home. 2-2 at the end of the game. Unfortunately for us, if my head speaks, it's probably a fair result. Probably, if my head speaks, if my heart speaks, I'd say no, we should have won. But no, we shouldn't have. I do think we were definitely the better team in the second half. I think we were definitely that better. Well, we won the second half 1-0. So if you look at it that way, we were the better team in the second half, and there's a lot to probably be a bit positive about. The likes of Beto, we've got to be positive about Beto, haven't we? He looks a nightmare for defenders, a defender's nightmare, to be honest, and that's what Everton need. He looks like he's got some good aggression on him as well, and again, that's what we need. What else do we need? Points. We needed points. Arsenal next, so we've got a couple of weeks break, and then we've got Arsenal 2 weeks today. It's a 5:30 game. I'll be at that game. I didn't know it was a 5:30 game. I booked the tickets thinking it was a 3 p.m. Saturday game. I've only just realised it before that it's a 5:30 game. I'll be at that game and bring that game to you. Not live, obviously, but it will be a match day vlog. So yeah, guys, I hope. Skippy said, get your ass down to Bramley-Moore Dock, Nick. Yeah, I'll probably be popping there tomorrow, Skippy. If anybody didn't see that, I was there the other day and caught them lift a piece to the West Ham roof. I wasn't there to do that, but I did catch it. So yeah, I'll probably pop down there tomorrow, Skippy, and do a little bit of a drone video there. Sheffield was robbed. Do you think so, Paul? Yeah. You think Sheffield were robbed? I think it was a fair result, as I've just said. My honest opinion, my head's opinion, it was a fair result. My heart would say Everton should have won. I keep getting like chili seeds or something at the back of my throat. But I don't think we should have won. A draw there wasn't what we wanted. We should have got more, but we didn't, and it was probably the fairest of results. Arsenal up next for us. For Sheffield, they have got, if anybody's bothered, for Sheffield, they have got Spurs next away, and then Newcastle. So tough for them. Everton have obviously got Arsenal then Brentford. So guys, it's going to be a long old season, going to be a long tough season. I'm going to do more of these. Please let me know if you liked it, if you enjoyed it. As I said, you've had the score up there that I did manage to do, but I'll hopefully try and get a few more things like the team's changing as and when it changes throughout the game. I'll speak to my tech guy Gary, who's been watching and commenting, but he's the man who I'll speak to about what else we can do to have some more visuals on the screen. Okay, please like, share, subscribe, guys. Hit that subscribe button. Thank God I didn't have to do that. You guys are, like I say, the Blues there will obviously be pleased that they didn't get another goal and I didn't have to eat that. The rest of the neutrals or people that just like seeing me or other people in pain will be gutted that they didn't score again and I had to eat that. That's a big Scotch bonnet as well, by the way, isn't it? Huge. So yeah, maybe maybe the next game that'll go down, or maybe I'll conveniently change the rules for myself so I don't have to eat that. But guys, thanks very much for watching. I'm gonna go and enjoy the rest of my weekend. I'll probably try and get out and do another couple of videos, drone ones, over the weekend and get them up to you. What's that? So Don Rebel said, I enjoyed that, do more, from a Red fan. Thanks, Don, yeah. It'll be, press 1 in the chat if you think you should eat the chili. People are pressing 1. That's not my rules. You're making your own rules, guys. You're making your own rules. I wouldn't wish the Scotch bonnet on everyone. How's the new Everton Stadium going? It's going really well. The new Everton Stadium, looking good. I'll get down there tomorrow and get a video out. Going to get to Wrexham as well. I think hopefully soon. And a few other places. So, guys, I'm going to finish off there. Thank you all so much for watching. I enjoyed doing that video, so I will do more. Like I say, I'll get a few more visual stuff and that up for you, okay? I'm going to finish there. Enjoy the rest of your weekend, guys, okay? For the Blues watching, we definitely wanted more than a point there, didn't we? We didn't get it, but we have got a point on the table. We're off the mark and we didn't lose again. So come on, there's positives. There's positives there. Beto's a big positive. We were creating there as well, but the Fulham and Wolves game, we created a few as well. We've got likes of Dominic Calvert-Lewin's come back. Jack Harrison, hopefully will be available for the Arsenal game. That's going to be a big one for us as well. Damari Gray, who we're told is definitely going to be staying an Everton player this season. So just to keep those players coming and creating stuff for Beto, I think I'm going to go out on the limb and say I think we're going to be okay. Come on, you Blues. Please like, share, subscribe. Hit that subscribe button for me. Thank you all. Take care. Bye now.